Hi Gareth, thank you for joining me today.
No problem at all.
That was a fantastic session on protection and GI.
Thank you.
Gave there with a full crowd.
Yeah, it was a full crowd. It was very good.
I want to start off by asking, how big is the gap on protection on income?
Okay, at the moment, what I'd say to you on the sort of protection gap in the UK is circa 2.4 trillion.
Yeah.
But actually, on income protection, there is a massive potential market for every broker out there. And at the moment, income protection sales have dropped consistently over the last 2 years, which causes a great concern, I would say, for clients, especially when you look at the fact that unemployment cover is also rising at the moment. So I certainly believe there's a massive market. And from the stats we've looked at, income protection sales have dropped 2% in the last 12 months. So you can imagine there is a need for income protection, particularly with a lot of people losing their jobs at the moment and redundancy, but also maybe going in to run their own businesses. So certainly there has to be a market there for income protection. So it has to be a major focus area.
What other areas of opportunity would you say are key for next year?
I think it's the one key one and the one obvious one is client banks. You have to earn the right to have a client bank, in my view, and not enough of us make contact with our clients, and we believe we have the divine right to own a client. No one owns a client. The client owns a client, and they choose who they want to deal with. There are many people after your clients in the marketplace, lenders, other insurance companies, aggregate sites, technology. You need to be in communication with the customers and speaking to them about what other options are out there outside of the mortgage debt. Placing protection plans in trust is an obvious one. Less than 1% of clients have protection in trust. That's a massive marketplace, and it's the right thing to do, and the clients will thank you for doing it. So those are definitely some obvious areas. And don't forget, other areas to look at as well are areas around focusing around remortgage opportunities. Many remortgages are going to come up in February and March of next year. Those are areas to actually review protection strategy at that stage. So there's plenty of opportunity to discuss it. And general insurance, look at your client bank and look at the renewal date and contact them 2 months before. Because talk to them first before someone else does and pinches the buildings and contents as well as a life insurance. Yeah. It's obvious things, but they do work. And sometimes I think as an industry we've become a little bit de-skilled from doing things like that. Okay. Don't have a fear to contact your customer, ring them, but have a reason to call them.
For brokers looking to sell protection on mortgages, how should that conversation go?
Yeah, I think about my view and my experience of working with some top producers selling protection is that you need to bring that conversation in as early as possible. Not oversell it, but bring it in as early as possible. And then certainly make it a part of your budget planning exercising, part of your cost planning exercising, and make sure that client understands that the budget is not just for the mortgage, it's also for protection. When it comes to doing the application, my suggestion is when you do the mortgage application, do the protection application first, then do the mortgage application. That certainly does work.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time, Gareth.
No problem at all. Thank you.